G'day guys and girls, welcome back to Sidequest Gaming, where we take a look at old and new games to try and uncover some of those hidden gems you might want to give a crack and try out for yourself. Today we're taking a look at Civilization 6. Now the reason we're having a look at this particular title is because it is a free pickup on Epic Games at the moment until the 25th. So you can just pop over there, add it to your account, and you get to keep it forever. Which is, can't get much better than that when it's about $120 most of the time. So definitely worth having a look at. And I thought it's a good opportunity for us to have a dive in ourselves and see whether it might be the kind of game that's up your alley. It is a turn-based 4X strategy game. 4X meaning obviously that regular gameplay loop of exploring, expanding, exploiting, and exterminating as the kind of key themes. And in Civilization, you do move through kind of different areas of humanity's kind of technological advancement. We are going to dive in for about 20 to 30 minutes of gameplay. As always, I'm going to wrap up with my thoughts, feelings, and impressions at the end. Let's get into it. Single player, and we're going to go play now.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. You did not liberate the Mapuche, young Lotaru. You inspired them to free themselves. Build totems to honor your ancestors and embolden their descendants. Such pride will fill the hearts of your cavalry as they redouble their raids into enemy lands. Stand with the Mapuche, Axe-bearer, and cast a singular shadow.
Fairly certain that's Sean Bean's voice, right? Okay, so we are Laturo, and we have a whole bunch of little elements to our faction, but we are just going to begin the game. Alright, welcome to Civilization. Yep. We are going to skip through all this. Cool.
Greetings, my liege. As your personal advisor, I am qualified to assist you in all matters related to ruling our civilization. I am at your service.
We don't want to do too much tutorialization, but this is designed to be a video about first time into this type of game. So we're going to go new to Civilization and see what she's got to say for us. Alright. Here's our little tribe we have here, our settlers. And we have some warriors over here. So we've got our settlers and some warriors. And each one of these tiles on the grid-based system does have different kind of, I guess, benefits or different resources that we're going to be able to access. Now, our settlers, we are going to want to set up a base somewhere. So there's a possible location over here, possible location here, this, and a possible one up here. There's a lot of negatives there. There's a lot of positives here. So we're going to go over to this one. And the reason it's saying to set up in this spot is because there's resources nearby, there's fresh water, there's things like that that we might need. So how about we grab our settlers and let's create a... Oh, actually, I'm going to move my warriors out of the way for a second. Now, we are going to... How do we turn that into a base? The most basics of things. Okay, let's pass the turn. Or actually, can we move our warriors another spot? No, we'll just leave them there for the minute. We'll send them down there. We'll pass the turn. And now our settlers should be able to found a city. Yes, we want to found a city. It will remove the rainforest. That is okay. Who needs rainforest, right? Okay, we have made a new city of Ngulu Mapu. What do we want to do with our city? We want to probably start producing some things, don't we? We want to... Let's build us. I mean, we could build a monument to get some culture, but I don't think that's necessarily what we're after. We want to go for probably another settler would be ideal, but we need at least 2 populations. So let's get a... Do we want a scout or a builder? Let's get a builder first up, right? We're going to scout with our little warrior dudes over here. Let's send them down here.
This river has floodplains, which means it has flooded before. and might burst its banks again. A flood along this river could happen at any point in the future. This presents us with risks, but potentially benefits too.
Okay, so this area could flood, which is somewhat problematic, but also could help us out a bit. Let's just continue sending our warriors down there, I reckon, in a minute. And was there anything else we wanted to build from our... No, we're just going to pass the turn. Okay, let's have a look at our city again. Was there anything that we could see over here? We are still producing our builder, I believe. Yep, and it's 9 turns away, so he'll be a while. But we can keep exploring, so let's send him down
Our
here.
explorers have spotted another friendly tribal village. I suggest we send a scout to investigate.
Okay, well, we probably need a scout to do that then. Let's go... let's go back to our production and let's build a scout. And maybe that can come out before. So that's the little village, I think. We'll pass turn. Let's send them in here. Just want to get a bit of a overview of our map, I think. Is there anything we can actually build from a structure? Like, we can build this monument, but I just don't think the monument is that useful to us. No. Not yet. Nothing district-wise that we particularly want on that side. Our civics and our research are kicking along over here. As you can see, it's kind of like, it is a very, basically spreadsheet level game. There's a lot involved in it. I'm researching mining at the moment. It's kind of Age of Empires without the real-time basis and going all in on the other possibilities of like diplomacy and religion and you know, kind of cultural victories and things like that. We're going to continue to explore.
We have finally tracked the barbarian raiders plaguing these lands to their source. We must...
Okay. We have some barbs here. That's not good. They actually look way scarier than us, even though ours are apparently... No, they are stronger. No, ours are. Alright, we're going to get into combat with them in a minute. Can I cross the river? No, I think I need to do that somewhere else. Uh-oh. More guys. Right, so let's head up here. We're going to try and take out those warriors. What is he? He's a scout separately. Okay. Pass turn.
Reconnaissance units like scouts are unique in that they can gain experience by exploring.
Okay. Our scout's going to go down here, but we're going to fight that scout. Oh. Did he just whack down one of my dudes? He did. Scout with his doggo absolutely wailed on me. So I think we're building our... Let's just double check that we are producing our builder. Still there. We probably need another warrior, to be quite frank. Pass turn. He's running away like the coward he is.
Already our people
Population's growing, that's good. That means we should be able to get a settler soon, which is what we want. Now, what did we say? Wasn't there a little tribal village down here that we were going to look at? Or is that what these barbarians have become? We weren't quick enough.
It is best to use caution when moving close to enemy units.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, pass turn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They got more guys. We are in trouble. Okay, our home expanded. Is there anything... There's no other real buildings I can kind of look at. Can I, like, fast track a purchase? I cannot. Okay. Pass turn. Let's see, is there anything? I swear we saw a village over here that we could go talk to. They must have disappeared on us.
Our civilization.
I am the scowling lord of Tenochtitlan. I am Tloti. Who comes before me, a warrior or a coward? A warrior or a coward? Honored to meet you, mate. It is honored to meet you. I invite you to our nearby city so you could test your skill at Olamatzil. I would love to sample your hospitality. Okay. Cool. So, after meeting another civilization, you see the need for new ways to communicate. Our writing has increased. So, he's saying, no, we don't want to... No, we're not declaring a war. I believe he asked us to go in there, but apparently we're not doing that. Let's see, can we head over here? Not yet. Pass turn. Oh, we're about to get into a battle. Oh, another one of our boys is down. That's not good.
Deserves more credit than the wife of a coal miner.
Okay, we have unlocked mining. Let's look at our tech tree. Tech tree goes on forever, which is cool. Let's look at... We possibly want animal husbandry, to be honest. Yeah, this is bad. Let's just hit him, see whether we can do some damage or whether we're going to... Oh, we are... Yeah, we're in strife. I think he's going to die, to be honest. Pass turn. Let's just keep looking around with our little scouty boys. Yeah. We're in trouble. They've built another guy. And my dudes are dead. Even with all their experience, I just lost my barbarians. As I said, not good at these games. I'm not good at a lot of games in general, to be honest. But I like to dabble. Alright, so our scouts are moving on up. That guy got over there quickly. Hopefully our new warriors aren't too far off. Because that would be... We're about to get invaded, I think. We could try and take scout versus scout. Let's do it. Trap him in there. How far away are we? Scout versus scout. Come on. And yeah, we got some new warriors. Oh god. They have everything. Change city production. We need probably some slingers to go with it. Can we accelerate any of these? Do we have the ability to accelerate? We have gold. We have faith. Yeah, there's nothing that we can kind of speed up there. We could buy a tile to increase our production, but oh, I did that. I didn't actually mean to click it, but that's okay. Expand our base. We're getting surrounded. Oh no. Go Barbs. You got this, boys. Yeah, one down. And let's retreat. No. Did he run away? What a coward. Absolute coward.
Enacting new policies in our government can be of great benefit.
It is not wisdom, but authority that makes a law.
So we can change our policies. What policies do we want? Military +5 unit combat strength. Double experience. We want combat strength because we are getting absolutely handed to us. Let's Let's go the Gold King. There we go. Confirm policies. Yes, our agenda is set. Our politics have started. Now, can we... What's our chance of taking on the slingers? Not high. Did not go well for us. But we are in our city. Hopefully that helps. Let's go for a... We want to go craftsmanship or foreign trade. Let's go craftsmanship. And pass. Turn. Okay. Send him up there. We're not going to attack with our soldiers. Hopefully they can just... I should have seen whether I could get them to recover.
Have faith in your leadership, so they are beginning to have faith in a higher power. I think it is...
Okay, it wants us to cultivate religion and indoctrinate the people. We're working towards a pantheon. My pantheon. I need a bit more faith to be able to found one. What about my actual city? Is there anything more that I can actually build? Attack with a scout. Come on. So I've already kind of got trapped in this loop of military bases, which it's not really where we want to be right now, to be honest. Like, we're kind of wanting to try and produce a bunch of stuff and, you know, upgrade. But we're a bit stuck in that because of the way things have kind of turned out right at the start and my overall aggression that I've begun with. Really building very slowly, but he needs orders. Can he fortify until healed? Yes, please. Should have done that in that last turn. Another scout over there. Let's see whether we can just wipe this one out. Yeah. Do we get his dog? No. I want his dog. Okay, our scout was victorious, which is fantastic. Pass turn.
We have trained our first ranged unit.
I am fond of pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals.
I'm fond of pigs. Okay, that's great. We've got pigs. That's awesome. So we need to pick another research here. We're going to go archery. We've got a ranged unit. We've got our slinger. Better against... Who's it better against? The warrior. Who are we going to... Let's see whether we can just... Yeah, nice. Absolutely whittle them down. And then we should actually be able to just send those boys in, finish them off. Yeah, nice. Eureka! Your fights with barbarians highlight the need for stronger weaponry. So, Bronze Weapon Age is on its way. We definitely need better weapons. Okay, our city can produce something. We can get a monument. We probably should get a monument. And what else can we... Nope, that's what it's doing now. Kind of wanted a settler. I probably should have done that. Yeah, not good.
This military unit has proven themselves. From the experience they have gained in combat, they are eligible to be granted a promotion.
Woo!
How will you reward these brave souls?
We can promote our doggo. How do we do that? How do I promote him? I am not overly sure, to be honest. Oh, it wasn't him. It was these guys. Okay, the warriors are promoted. I thought our scout did. But melee and ranged units, battle cry, or when defending. Okay, I probably just want outright attack on them. So that's good. And I reckon he's going to be able to just kind of get in there and wail on these slingers, potentially. Keeps sending him over to the... Let's just move this scout to get him out of the way, because he's constantly taking my turn. So... Yeah, nice. Are they dead? They are dead. Nice. After finally killing an enemy with a slinger, you long for a stronger ranged weapon. And that boosted our archery research, which is good, because that's what we are looking at. And let's send these guys over. Okay, pass turn. We're starting to become more effective. We have more in common than not. You followed Delaxel's words. Yeah, we do. Goodbye. Cool. Head up here. Explorinate. And let's get down on these barbarians. Barbarian scum. Okay, we are getting closer, and is there anything here that we can build on our base? Let's get a settler. Gifts of maize and chocolate are brought to you by my delegation. We offer them to you. Your delegation is most welcome. Excellent. They gave us chocolate. Who would say no to chocolate? Like, come on. Ah.
We have discovered a city-state. Establishing diplomatic relations with them will surely be beneficial for our empire.
Perhaps we should send an envoy.
There are different types of city-states, and each may provide different benefits in return for our friendship. Our city-state neighbors have made a request of us. If we can impress them, I think they will reward us handsomely. What
is the request? What do you want, my friends? You guys are a lot better than we are. So... City-state meeting bonus. New city-state request. You have earned... What's the request? Construct a campus. It's a quest. Okay. Well, we gotta construct anything, really. We don't even have the ability to make an envoy at this stage. So... we're going to ignore this city-state request for the time being, and we are going to continue our invasion on the barbarian hordes that have been ruining our lives. And next turn. Okay. Very Romanesque, aren't they? Okay, let's hit them first with the slingers, because the range should whittle them. That didn't work. Why did that not? Oh, they need another turn for it, do they? Alright, let's just charge in. Down a one. Nice. We're almost there. We'll accept no more barbarians. Haha! Victory is ours. Woo! Wary welcomes and curious stares mark the moment of our meeting with the peoples of the Aztec. The danger on the doorstep of Ngulu Mapu has been defeated. The barbarians were driven away. It's kind of our timeline so far. So, your soldiers hope your victory over a barbarian outpost is the start of a long line of military successes. Yeah, so we are becoming a very militaristic society. That is A-OK. Let's retreat our soldiers a bit. We're still going okay here. Our scout needs to move. Whoop, there's lots of bad guys up here. We're probably going to want to get away from that. Pass turn. Let's go up here. See what's what. Move these guys up. We'll probably want them to heal as well. And we've got another city. We're still making our... Are we making a... Yeah, we're making a builder. A settler at the moment. Builder comes next, right? Is there any... We really need some research to in some better buildings, don't we? Pass turn. Okay, get him up in there. Let's get the scout around this side. And get the slingers up this way too. Going towards the base. We do have the ability to get some mining now that we've got that upgraded. Ooh. Natural disaster is occurring. A tornado outbreak. Fast-moving line of storms gallop across the darkening sky with tornadoes ominously forming beneath. That's a worry. Don't love that.
The wind howls and the rain lashes. A powerful storm rages across the land. There is danger here, but opportunity as well.
Okay. Increase the yield of tiles as a result. I'm just going to have my guys here fortify until healed. And these guys can head up here as well. He's just going to continue his exploratory journey. Ooh, copper. Pass turn. Okay. Can we build anything of significance yet? Storm rage is on. What about our city? We're almost built another settler, which is great. No wonders have been built. We've got... And we are still researching all the things. Okay, no worries. Pass turn.
I shot an arrow into the air. It fell to earth. I knew not where.
We have archery! So we can now build a temple of Artemis. And we can build archers, which is great. Can we upgrade a slinger to a... Can we turn him? Yeah, into an archer. We can for 60 gold. Let's do that. Choose research. We want... I mean, bronze working is a pretty good idea. What about masonry? Harvesting of stone. Pottery allows for granary. Definitely pottery. Let's get our barbs. Can we put them in here too? We cannot. Fortify until healed. Oh, what happened there? Settler. Right. Of course, can't build a new house on occupied territory. Makes sense. Let's send him down here. We're going to try and take over down here. And where's our... Did we lose our scout? Oh, he got killed. That poor boy. Oh, well. Let's send him around, our soldiers around here, because it feels like that's where we're going to get attacked from. Choose production. We want to produce... probably another archer, to be honest. Archer seems like our highest quality dudes at the moment. So, settlers... Let's send them down here. Warriors can chill out there. Let's send some of our archers down to kind of protect these settlers in case we accidentally create a war. Okay. Settlers here. And let's go Found City.
May I make a suggestion?
So, settling a new city has expanded our civilization with an empire larger than one city. It is important to keep an eye on the loyalty of our citizens. If loyalty decreases, the city is not as effective. Cool. Assigning a governor is important.
We are losing loyalty in one of our cities. If this continues...
We don't want to lose a city. No. So, we need a governor here, do we? Toggle city, how do we get a governor? Oh, let's change city production. Let's get a Might as well get another archer here. We'll send some archers down here. Great people. We can recruit some if we have the money. We do not have the money for any of these great people, though. So that's not going to happen. We are currently researching. We have our policies in place. We do not have the faith for a pantheon yet. The world climate is pretty much the same. Governors. Okay, we can look at appointing a governor. Who do we want? Victor, Amani, Moksha, Magnus, Lian, Bingla, Orena. So, land acquisition's not a bad idea. But I feel like we want... Like, this guy just looks like a pirate, so I don't really care. No governor tiles are available. Like, I want him. Why can't I appoint him? No governor tiles available. Titles? Titles. How do I get a governor title? I am not sure. I feel like we have one because we've got this city, but we need to turn it into something that... Yeah, we'll figure that out as we go. Alright. So this is Civilization 6. Now, I'm not sure I've shown it off to its best ability, but one thing I think I have managed to show quite well is the level of complexity that is in this game. And that is both one of its benefits and its drawbacks. So in terms of its benefit, it does mean you wind up creating this real living feeling civilization that has quite a history based on the choices that you've made. And it has quite this kind of dynamic way that it comes together, and it's quite great how you get to even look at the timeline of your culture as it evolves throughout the ages. The difficulty is obviously that it does make it quite inaccessible in ways. Like, you do highly recommend actually doing the tutorial and going through the steps with your advisor, because it can be a bit too complex if you haven't encountered this type of game before, or even if you just haven't really got a handle on what you're doing, like me. So definitely worth a bit of a close look at. As I said, it is free on Epic Games until the 25th. So if there was ever a time to pick this up and give it a shot, it would be right now. Definitely worth looking at. The link will be in the description below. As always, have an amazing day. Thank you so much for spending the time with me. And if you are enjoying the content, please consider liking and subscribing. Have an amazing one. Bye.